cuties! If no one has told you already today, I want you to know that they're thirsty for you. For those of you that are new, welcome, I'm Jem. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to be discussing who is thirsty for you and why. In pick a card readings, you can view them how you like. You can watch the whole video or pick whatever pile catches your eye, as long as you take what resonates and leave the rest. Disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. You can decide your own future and you have your own free will. Also know that every reader reads differently. I tend to be pretty candid, so beware. Before we hop right into the video, I want to let you guys know the different ways you can help out my channel. The biggest way you could help is by subscribing, giving a video a like. I also sell personal readings on my Depop, that's linked in the description. 10 minutes for any, 30 minutes for $10 of any deck you like unlisted for your eyes only. So every single deck you see on my channel is listed there. If you're interested in ever having your own personal reading, check out my Depop. I also have an Instagram where I post tarot reels, tarot advice, all those different things. And if you're feeling generous, I also have an Amazon wish list of decks that I desire. I don't know why I can't speak. Know that any donations are extremely appreciated but not expected, and I thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. So, let's hop in. I know I'm like late. I was supposed to stream at 11 a.m., but you know what? I'm getting better, so no worries. But let's take out the vessel. That is its name, the vessel. We're going to play a little tune for everybody who's watching that maybe needs some relaxation, you know, some peaceful clarity before they hop into their reading, just so we could get a more accurate and we could cleanse the energy of this reading. So let's hop in real quick. Where are my tools? Where are my little drums, sticks? All right, let's try to, I should make like a little tune, like my own little tune. Maybe I'll like practice a little bit, make a little, you know, song, and then I could play it in the intro. But maybe I could do also, because it's interesting that all of these have different numbers, and I always talk about how numbers mean different things. So maybe I could do like each reading, whatever number I think is significant to this reading or like this video, then I just play that tune. So like number 2, I would say fits with this reading, just because we talk about partnership and duality. So maybe I could do something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right. Put the vessel away. Let's get into the piles. So for the first pile, we have pile 1, which is represented with this deck here. We got little eyes here. Just off the bat, what I'm getting that may resonate with your pile 1, is their eyes. Their eyes could be very distinct, like especially in this thumbnail here, he has very distinct eyes, so that could be significant, maybe like hunter eyes, maybe thicker eyebrows. But this is the deck. I'm just going to show you some cards just so you could choose if like this is the deck you want to see. So it's this deck. Let's talk about the picture here. He's got like a scar or something, like some sort of scar on his face, or it looks like a dent, or maybe his eyebrows are like protruding. He also has ear piercings. It looks like he's got 2. He's got a buzz cut. He looks quite tan, and he's got like a button-up suit, like he's wearing a suit. what is it called? Is it white collar or blue collar job? I think white collar is when you're like a business owner or something. So I don't know. There could be something financially related to this reading. I'm not sure yet. So that's for pile 1. So let's put the deck down. Now let's get into pile 2. So pile 2, we have this deck. Here, this is the White Newman. Also, this deck, what is the name of that? It is 3 of Eyes Tarot. But anyways, pile 2, we have the White Newman. So this is what the deck looks like. This is the back of the deck. And this, I was going for like a really like soft, sweet looking illustrations, like deck, when picking the tarot decks for this video. So these are like some of the images for this reading. Also, let's get into the image here. So for pile 2, we have a guy with like, he kind of looks like, what's that guy's name from the Little Mermaid? Like, he looks like that guy. Eric, I think his name is. He's got blue eyes, dark, like very dark, coldish tone of a hair color. He's also quite pale. He has also a button-up tie, like dress shirt on. So could also be maybe business related or financially or something, maybe even work related. This could be a work person who's thirsty for you. So we'll see. We'll get into that. If that resonates with you, pile 2, please pick that pile. Now let's get into pile 3. So for pile 3, we have a guy who, this is the deck. This is a Adventure Time deck. This is what some of the cards look like. So if you're interested in seeing this deck, please choose it. This is what the back of it looks like. And then for your thumbnail pile 3, we have a guy with dark brown hair. It looks like more on the warmer side. He's like more of a warmer tone of skin or hair. He's also got like hazel eyes, like brown hazel eyes, and he's got a cat in the image. So this person could like cats or maybe looks like a cat, maybe has like very feline facial features. Anything else specific? He's wearing black. Maybe this person likes to wear a lot of black. So that is the thumbnail for you, pile 3. If that resonates for you, please pick pile 3. All right, let's hop into pile 1. Put the cards off to the side for right now so we can get into pile 1. All right, pile 1. If you chose this thumbnail as well as this deck, this will be your reading on who is thirsty for you and why. Maybe this person struggles with speech because already from the get-go, I was getting like difficulty with talking and like stuttering a bit. Maybe this person stutters a bit. Anyways, so we have this deck here. Let's first pull out the Oracle, pre-shuffled Oracle cards that I pulled out for you. We have a couple here. We have a lot. So the first cards, let me take the image off. We also have a bell. So this is to see if there's any synchronicities in this reading. And we have these 3 cards to represent your person. Pile 1. So the middle card we have is the Destroyer. We have the Crocodile, and we have, wait, this is upside down. I'm sorry. This one was upright, this was kind of upright, and then this was in reverse. Okay, pile 1. So, the cards that we have for you to represent your person, we have, this person could be a water sign off the bat, so they could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have the Fool card, which talks about using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of the emotional truth. So like this person could make a lot of jokes about their sadness. Like they may laugh about their suffering rather than truly, embracing their emotions. So they could be someone who's like very, oh my God, I'm sorry, this is upright. Why am I reading it in reverse? The light attribute says fearlessly reveals emotions, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So this person could be someone who maybe they're a little bit of both. Like maybe when it comes to other people's emotions, they're very good at like allowing other people to feel their emotions, and like they help people laugh at the absurdity and hypocrisy in life. Like they're like, you know, they help you not take life too seriously. They could joke around. They could be really silly, very goofy, and they may help you when you're down or going through hard times. They help you like laugh a little and have a little fun during those times. They may struggle though. Just because I did read the shadow and I feel like I should mention it in this reading, they could struggle though with embracing their own emotions and accepting their emotions. That's why maybe they laugh a lot or joke a lot about their suffering rather than truly accepting what it is, accepting their pain and like allowing themselves to feel the pain. So they may tend to repress their emotions a lot and they may struggle with that, maybe due to not feeling like they could fully share their emotions as a child. Like maybe their parents tend to like, suppress their emotions and their emotional needs. So then they deny their own emotions, you know, um, at the age they are right now. I don't know how old they are, but you're a person. And then we have the crocodile in reverse. Let me get the book. I think this is also, it's very similar to like crocodile tears. I'm thinking like crocodile tears, like someone, let's see exactly. It says resting, submerging, collecting energy, and cooling off. And then it says when out of balance, feels stuck, lashes out. All right, so, and then it says the crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world, and turn inward. Now it's not the time for discussions, action, or decisions. The crocodile is about waiting. Doesn't mean lying around hopelessly that challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. And it means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. All right, so this crocodile here, it says it's in reverse, so it's feeling stuck and lashing out. Your person maybe recently lashed out, or I think this person really struggles with just their emotions, and maybe they're feeling stuck. Like they could be feeling like stuck, and it's like instead of allowing their emotions, because we do have the Fool card, and then we have the Destroyer, which is like basically this person like destroy things. They're the destroyer. So I think this person maybe lashed out recently, or lashed out at you, or there could have been like their relation to you, the type of person they are to you. Those cards are supposed to represent that. They maybe have recently lashed out because they were feeling stuck and they struggle with truly allowing their emotions to flow out of them. So like a lot of the time their whatever the emotions they have tends to turn into anger, and that could be a reason to why instead of like allowing themselves to cry and like feeling sad and allowing that sadness out and like expressing their sadness, they instead repress it and it turns into anger, and that's where they lash out. So that could be something significant. And it could be another reason why they're feeling stuck is because they're sick of waiting. There could be something that they're waiting for, that they're really trying to like be patient and wait for, but it's like they're just so tired of waiting. And it could be like a tower moment is happening within them or within their life, and it's like life could just be crumbling or just like falling apart, or just like there's a lot of stress and pressure right now, and it's like they are sick of waiting. They just like they're like, I already turned inward. I'm already like maybe a piece of advice for them too is like be patient. Maybe they need to find more patience and gathering more like awareness. I think they need to do some self-reflection. I think that's a big message. Okay, so the destroyer here. Let's see. I'm gonna just quickly talk about the destroyer, and then we'll talk about why is this person thirsty for you. So the destroyer, what card is XX? I almost said XX Tentacion. All right, the savage, the unexpected, the rejected. This person could be someone who is making a new start in something, like they're starting in a new chapter of their life, because we have the Fool card, and like the Fool card in tarot represents someone who's like stepping out and taking a risk in something. And then we have the rejected, the savage, the unexpected. Like there could be something that was unexpected, like they did something unexpected. The rejection could also be maybe this person's the type of person that like a lot of people, they're a little bit like taboo, they're a little bit like not a lot of people like them. It's like they're kind of like somebody who steps out from the norm, and like because they're so different and such a unique type of person, it's like not a lot of people can appreciate that, or they may evoke a lot of change in people's lives. So, and it's kind of like off balance, but it's like almost light energy, like they're almost there to be upright. So when they're upright, when they're in their best, highest self, it says swift, precise blows that redirect our lives. Like they can make very good decisions. Like they may, when they're upright, when they're in their best, highest self, they make the right decisions to push them in the right direction. But they're like almost there. They're not quite there yet. So it says when in dark, self-destructive, negativity, willingness to rebuild. So they could be dealing with a little bit self-destruction, especially if they lashed out. We did have lash out here. So, and negativity, they could be feeling very negative, unwilling to rebuild. They could be feeling very pessimistic, or even like playing the victim or having like a victim mentality, because they're feeling just like so exhausted or just tired or even rejected. And like they're not allowing these emotions out. So they're just like, they could just feel so rejected by life itself that it's like they're just so sick of like, you know, that could be the reason to why they're in the victim mentality. It's like their ego is trying to protect themselves because they're so sick of being like rejected, and that's why maybe they're stepping into this more egocentric space. All right, so but I think they'll have some sort of self-awareness, and I think this is not what they want. They don't want to be in dark. They want to change. They want to do better. Like, you know, they're almost to the light. It's like they don't want to self-destruct anymore. They don't want to fuck things up anymore. They don't want to mess things up. They don't want to be so negative. They want to rebuild and they want to do better. All right. So that is what we have for your person, pile 1. We also did have synchronicities throughout all of them, like lashing out and then the destroyer. So gotta do that, you know, I bought it for a reason. All right. Now for your cards, pile 1. Let's get out, okay, so the the layout that I have for you, or for all the piles of this reading, this video, we have the middle row is what are their emotions towards you? So how are they feeling emotionally towards you? We have death. And we have new chapter and habits in reverse. So move this up a bit. All right. So that's how they feel towards you. And then we have what do they want to do with you? So we have kisses. Maybe let's move this in a bit. We have kisses, and we have new love in reverse. So far what I'm getting, actually, let's pull some tarot first, and then pull your tarot. Now let's get this light up out of the way. Alright, so let's shuffle this deck first, because I don't think I've shuffled it properly. One more time. Oh, a card already fell, but it didn't flip over, so I'm not going to take it. Alright, so, why are they thirsty for you? So why are they thirsty for you? What about you? Or just why are they thirsty? 1, 2... Oh, it just hit the bell! Okay, so we have the star. You could be Aquarius, by the way, but you don't have to be. Or you could have some significant Aquarius placement. Alright, let's get another one. So what else about you? Why else are they thirsty? 1. These cards just want to fly, literally. We have 7, 8. I apologize. 8 of Wands. Alright. So, pile 1. First off, what this person wants to do with you right now is they want to kiss you. They definitely want to give you this affection, give you kisses. I think also just make up, because we do have, we have new chapter, but it's in reverse, and then we have habits, and I don't know if I will ever be able to change. This could be fighting energy. This could be a part of them that's fighting, like the toxic parts of them could be fighting themselves. Like it's like, I just saw 2233. That could be significant, but the toxic part of them, the self-destructive part of them, the negative thinking is like, you know, I don't know if I could ever change. I don't know if I'll ever be able to change. Like deep down, they may have these like unhealthy habits, like this stuff that they need to work out through therapy. And a part of them's like, you know what, instead of like working this out because I'm scared, I'd rather run. And you know, like the self-destructive parts of them are like, new chapter of my life, let's go and let's try to move on, you know? But I think the highest self version of them, because we did see the other cards and it said like it was almost in like attribute, it's like, I want to work on things. Like I think this person wants to make things, wants to fix things, wants to do better, wants to be better. They want to stop letting their, you know, toxic behaviors or self-destructive habits or negativity control them. Like they want to let it go and they want to transform and do better. I think the death of a situation, this death could also represent like, not only are they, it's like, death fits for both sides. This death card, the way they feel about this relationship is it's either going to end, it's going to be of a death of a situation, or it's going to be a transformation into something better, which that's what the death card is. It talks about like a death of a situation, but brings on this change. So I think, again, that's how they feel, that's how they're feeling about this situation. Why they're thirsty about you. So we have the star and we have the 8 of Wands. Oh my god, I don't have the book with me right now. I apologize. Let me go grab the book. I don't know why, but I just immediately thought of like wanting this like emotional intimacy with you, like to fix things. Like the reason to why they're thirsty, like you may already be in a relationship or situationship or like a connection that's you already have had an experience with this person. There could be like a rough edge right now, like a rough spot, um, where maybe you guys broke things off or you're not really talking much. But I feel like this person's gonna want to make it up to you, or they're gonna like either reach out to talk about things, like whether it's like fully ended or like separation. It's like this person's what they're feeling is they want to fix things. They want to, whether you're still together and then they want to like make it up to you, like they want to fix things. The star in reverse is lack of faith, despair, self-trust, disconnection, and then we have 8 of Wands. Give me a sec before taking any assumptions. I'll let you know what this may say, because we also have this 8 of Wands, which might take a part. It says delay, frustration, resisting change, internal alignment. Okay, so a reason to why they may be thirsty for you, pile 1, is I'm getting like this maybe anxious attachment, and like I know that that's like a therapy term. This isn't therapy, but there could be a part of this person that's like, maybe because there's delays, there's waiting, there's whoa shit. Where's this card? Where did it just go? I think because it's like this person, because there's like an absence of love, this person's like thirsty to fix it. Like they're like thirsty to like, to just like, oh, like let's get up and like let's fix things. Like maybe even wanting to spend more time with you, to like, you know, either make it up to you or start acting better, like with their ways, and like moving forward past this. They want to like move forward past this, and they're thirsty to move forward past it. I think also why they're thirsty could be I also just thought of like they could be like frustrated that things haven't, like it's almost like a, like okay, so the destroyer talked about like it mentioned, it reminded me a little bit of the ego, like our egos. And I think a part of it too is like not only is it like they want to fix things and they're thirsty to fix things, it's like they're also thirsty due to like being frustrated that like things haven't been already amended. Like I think it's like their egos like kind of fighting for this control, and it's like they're thirsty for that like need for like to control the situation and like fix it already, if that makes sense. um Besides that, other things that they could be thirsty for you, like about, is I think you could be someone who's very healing. You may bring like healing energy to this person. You are like the star. They see you as the star. They're thirsty for you. They see like this light. It's also funny. We have like a lot of black. We did have a lot of like darker colors, and off the bat, it's like you bring in this light, this softness, this kindness, and I think to them it's like they feel balanced with that. And like obviously they shouldn't need you. They should be able to be, you know, they need to be able to like fill their own needs. It's not like, someone doesn't complete you, even though a lot of people want that to be the case. It's not the truth. You should be able to complete yourself, and relationships are just a plus. But I think this person may feel like you do complete them. Like they feel like you are the light in their life, and maybe even like the sparks. Like this person may feel very like loved. To be honest, they feel very loved by you, and I think that's why they're thirsty for you, is because I think they're afraid to lose it. They're afraid to lose this. The 8, I apologize about my clearing my throat and stuff. I like have really bad allergies, and I'm getting shots to get it done, to move on and let that shit go. So frustration, resisting change, internal alignment. I think this person's also feeling so pulled by you, or like so drawn to you because of your like natural healing. Like you're just naturally healing, and it invokes like internal alignment in them. Like it's like your healing brings this sense of like, this person makes me want to do better for myself. Like this person supports me and my journeys, and they want better for me. So like it also heals them into wanting better for themselves. It's like you invoke, you like spark this want to be their highest self. And I think it's because you are in your highest self, and that's why they feel so drawn to you. All right, and then lastly, we have what they want to do with you. I think with new love, since it's in reverse, and then we have in reverse wanting to move on, I think a part of them is like they want to fix things. They don't want like a new love. It's more of like the opposite. It's like they want to fix things. They want to heal their habits. They want to do better. They want to have this healing relationship with you. They want to fix things. They want to move together forward. They want to do better. They want to heal their, self-sabotaging behaviors. And they want to work on that with you. They're thirsty to like give you kisses, maybe even like touch you. Like I think physical touch could be something significant. Maybe they're thirsty, like they just want a kiss, or like they feel like there was lack of like emotional intimacy. Like I keep getting like this person wants to be intimate with you. This person wants to be like emotionally intimate, and in a way it's like they're craving that. I wish I could just cough and let that shit out. It's so annoying. I think also they crave, maybe even, it says giving and receiving affection. Yeah, it's making me think of like physical touch. I think this person. Yeah, I think they don't want like a new start. I think it's truly like they want to fix things, and they want to move forward together. All right, let's see what messages. I wanted to say something else. I don't know why my throat is like literally swelling right now. I literally didn't do anything for it to change, so I don't know why that's happening. But throat chakra could be significant. Maybe this person struggles to communicate their feelings, or just communicate. Also, I'm so sorry, part 1. I think with this kisses and new love, a side message for some of you, because I do want to say it, just to make sure. Again, I think this person has conflicting thoughts. Like they have, the self-sabotaging, the negative side to them, that's like wanting to run away. It's like they that part of them may also be like, okay, maybe it's time to move on. Like, because I'm never going to be able to change. Like, they could have like this self-limiting belief, like, oh, I won't ever change. And like, that's like, the self-destructive behavior that's being like, okay, now it's time to find some new love. Or even a part of them is like thinking that they can't love or that they won't be able to open their heart up because of like hurt, or like maybe they're still holding on to some hurt that hasn't been resolved. And also, um, it could be as well. Jesus, I keep forgetting my train of thought. That they could love you. Like the negative side to them, they could be thinking like, oh, I can't love. Like I can't like open my heart up. I don't actually love. But like I love this person for how much they love me. And that's like their self-limiting belief is like, oh, I don't actually love them. I love them for how much they love me. And that's their ego trying to protect themselves because they're afraid to open up their heart. They're afraid to like, let this love in and be hurt again. So that could be something significant. If it doesn't resonate, please ignore that message. All right, so what are some messages this person would like to say to you, pile one? I can't speak, Lord. I'm sorry, I just like... This person may have people-pleasing tendencies as well. This person may have some childhood trauma they need to work out through therapy. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting, love. All right. Let's see what they want to say. We have, I can't stop thinking about you. They maybe think a lot about the future and having a future with you. This could also be like, they just like, every time they think about you, they smile, or they're just like thirsty for this, like, this ecstasy they get with you. Like they're craving that like love. They're craving that, and I think a big message for them that maybe would be good if you were ever interested in, like, obviously it's not up to you to help this person or fix them because clearly they have some things to work out. It's not your responsibility. You're not responsible for their happiness. But if you something that may maybe make you feel better, that like, and you may want to like say something that may help. It may not, you never know. You could give your advice as much you want. Doesn't mean they have to take it, but you could be like, hey, like, love yourself. Literally try to get them, or maybe reflect on like, help them reflect, maybe ask questions on like how they could love themselves more, because I think they struggle with loving themselves, and I think that's why they may struggle with, this ego of trying to protect themselves, and I think that's why they struggle with craving this love from you, is because they don't love themselves. So be aware of that too. That could also fall into like vampiric energy, like draining your energy. So it doesn't have to be the case, but it could. So if that is the case, your happiness, your love for yourself, your life, is for you, and don't let anybody else try to like drain that out of you or your energy. Like they need to focus on themselves, you need to focus on you. So yeah, we also have, I'm proud of you. This person could be like deep down really proud of like all the things you do, or just like really maybe even like inspired by you, or just proud of like the things you do, like work related, or just like proud of like where you've came in life, how far you came in life, like where you used to be and where you are now, how like peaceful and just like happy in life you are, because you are the star. Disconnected also came out in the star though. I think also like you could be, a way, it said disconnected with the star. In a way, you could be someone who like, you let things flow, and if they don't flow, you let things go. And I think maybe that person looks up to you in that aspect, just because you're like, it's not that, just let it go. Just let it go. Like you could be someone that's like, if it's not meant for me, it's not meant for me. If it's meant for me, it'll stay in my life. Like, very just like disconnected from the ego. I think disconnected from the ego. So, all right, let's see what else. What else does this person want to say? We have, I am manipulative. Yes, I could definitely see that happening. This person may try to control you with their emotions. So be aware of that as well. This person may may try to make you feel bad for them or make you try to like fix them. And like you don't owe them anything. You don't have to fix them. You don't have to help them with anything. Their problems are their problems. Even if it's the worst type, like I know obviously people want to be compassionate. People want to care for others. People want to like do the best they can to help others. But it's like, listen, if the person doesn't want to help themselves, you can't do anything to help them. Especially if it's a way to manipulate. Like if this person's like playing the victim or being like, oh, like, you know, I'm suffering so much, like there's nothing I could do to help or change or do anything better. Like this, again, this self-sabotaging toxic behavior this person has, you may try to be like, oh, well, you could do this. Well, you could do that. Well, you could do this. Well, you could do that. And this person's like, I just don't want to hear it. Like they just don't want to hear it and they'd rather just suffer, you know? And if that's the case, let them. That's on them. You don't take that emotion in. Don't even let that shit bother you at all. Like, I know it's kind of like insensitive. It sounds insensitive. It sounds selfish. But yeah, that's for your own mental state of mind. You need to stay happy, you know, like, or not, you don't have to stay happy all the time, but like, you need to like focus on your own mental health, not somebody else's, especially if they're not willing to, you know, take in the advice you're trying to give or the help you're trying to give, or even willing to change. So let them suffer. That's on them. You have to give them the space to suffer themselves in order for the suffering to force them to change. All right, let's get one more card. I can see right past you. This could be a message maybe you saying to them. By the way, I apologize for like the pencil. I'm gonna like erase it and make it nicer looking like these cards, but they could see, maybe they're saying like, oh, I could see right past you, like maybe, or maybe you feel like you could see right past them. So maybe someone's feeling like anxious about what someone's intentions are, and maybe someone is, I don't know who, this could be maybe on both sides, like maybe both of you have like a bit of a wall up for your emotions because you're afraid of like someone having ill intentions or hurting you. So it's like, I can see right past you. It's like, oh, I can see right past your bullshit. Like I could see that you're being manipulative. Or vice versa, maybe your person's being like, I can see right past you. And maybe that's with, maybe you like not giving a fuck or like not caring. Like I know that's rough. I didn't mean to say it like that, but like you just not taking that negativity in. And maybe they are like, oh, I could see right past you. I know like that you don't care. And that could be like a limiting belief that maybe this person's having. That's like not true. This is all, I think this is just an illusion card. Is like they're just projecting what they think their person is thinking due to fear. All right, that is all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give this video a like and consider subscribing. Let me know how I did in the comments. I'm also going to re-upload this video, so instead of giving this video a like, maybe give that one a like. I'm going to have to work on the intro. I'm going to try to get the intro to roll and like the music to play so I don't have to keep uploading it twice. But I also am going to have an 18 plus extended reading of this pile, so if you want to get into the juicy sexual messages, it's going to be on my Patreon. I'm also going to probably up the price because, you know, I feel like $1 isn't worth my time. Like, I feel like my time is worth more than $1, like, especially if it's like 20 minutes a reading. I think I should at least do like maybe $3 or $2. So, and I'm also going to be doing a lot more. So I feel like that, you know, that's a good enough amount for right now. I think that's pretty much where I'm going to stay. I'm probably going to stay between like $1, most $5. So, but I think it's going to be $3. It hasn't changed yet, so if you want to go see the 18 plus extended reading right now, you may want to go check that out now. For those of you that are live, you're not going to be able to see it right now because I haven't filmed it. But once the video comes out, then you could click and check it out. So thank you so much, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, give it a like, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye! Alright, let's clean off these cards first, and then we'll hop into Pile 2. Do-do-do. Let's put these here for right now. All right, Pile 2. Oh, what the hell? Pile 2. If you chose this deck, the White Newman Tarot deck, this will be your reading on who is thirsty for you and why. So this is your image. Maybe I'll start leaving the images like in the corner of the readings. We'll see. Maybe I'll do that next time. So the first row we're gonna get is, why is this person thirsty for you? So like, why are they thirsty? Let's get like 2 tarot cards. Alright, so let's get the first card. Why are they thirsty for you, Pile 1? I'm so sorry. Pile 2. Why are they thirsty for you, Pile 2? We have the High Priestess. So this definitely represents you. You could be spiritual. I'm pretty sure that's what that card represents. We also have Page of Pentacles. I don't know if you saw that, but it like literally flipped in my hands. That was like a trick or something. Magic trick. Alright, and now let's get out your oracles. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. We're gonna keep these off to the side. I'm supposed to get into who your person is. Apologies. We have these cards, pre-shuffled oracles, to represent who your person is. So we have the Cosmic Egg, the Village, it's also like kind of off-center, and then we have the Alchemist in reversed. I don't know why the Alchemist just made me immediately think of drug dealer. But if that does not resonate, that could be just a really specific message for somebody that's watching this reading. If it doesn't resonate, please ignore that. But that's my first initial thought when I saw this card. Alright, the Cosmic Egg. I know that's like one of the spiritual cards. That's like a higher power type card. I'm gonna work on my speech. I'm gonna stop saying I say that a lot. Where is the Cosmic Egg? So we have completion, harmony, the infinite within the infinity. I don't fucking know. The Cosmic Egg is the final card in the journey of the Animal Spirit deck. It represents the unfolding of the cosmic consciousness. It's a state of emerging after we have tread through the path for quite some time. Through self-effort, grace, we experience self-realization. So this card makes me think of the third eye. I'm pretty sure this is the third eye. The 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra. Not the third eye, it's the crown chakra. So it's basically like if you ever think about the chakras, it's like you start from your root, and that's like representing the most unaware. It's more of like your physical self. You're more like physical. There's not much thought. There's more of like, it's all just physical, your basic needs, you know, more of like animalistic like, and then the further you move up in chakras, like the more you clear your body, you move up to the crown chakra, and then that's when you're like your most self-aware. This person could be very self-aware. This person could be maybe going through their mental journey, either through spirituality or therapy. This person could go to therapy. They could be having a lot of realization, and it's like they're almost at the completion. They may do a lot of self-reflection as well. Okay, so unfolding, blah, 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 the state tread for quite some time. Through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us. The veil of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. We are the essence of the cosmic egg and have not been activated. We may feel as if we will never get there or that we will travel alone, disconnected from others, even if our encounter with this card is brief. What the hell is happening? Appearing at a momentary glimpse or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays within us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for fragmentation of the modern life. Through the power of this card, we remind the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life, life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. So it's connected to the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. It's at the top of the head. It's aimed. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practices is to channel energy from your base of your spine upward to your crown chakra. Each of the 6 lower chakras play an important role along this journey. The final one is the epicenter of the consciousness. It's activated, it's said to radiate the light of a million suns. So this person could be very calm. I'm getting like very calm, very peaceful, very happy, even in life. Like they could be someone that's, I think it would take a lot for them to snap. And I think it says like this card comes in and out. Like it's kind of like, you know, it's like they're in their highest self form right now. They're in their highest self. And sometimes, you know, you fall back into like this, you'll have blockages and stuff. But this person right now at this moment, this very moment with you, they're in this highest self energy. The Village card, I think the Village card talks about like basically wanting to have this like family. So it says the village, the hometown, the family, the tribe, and when it's in light, it's intimate, rooted, integrational, communal. And then when in dark, it says small-minded, gossipy, trapped, restricted. And then in the video, the video, what the hell? Maybe there's something specific about like a video with this person? I don't know. The village presents us with a conundrum. On one hand, the place that feels most like home, the places which you can always return. Nostalgia, comfort draws us back. On the other hand, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the village is unspoken boundaries existed, one most villagers do not want to cross. Although some supporters leave, you still hear whispers of doubt in the border, leaving them behind. The energy of the village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within those perimeters will never satisfy our thirst for life. Look at that. It said thirst for life. And we're talking about who's thirsty for you. Thank you, the village. Thank the village for all and what it has provided, knowing you will still someday return. For now, the world awaits. All right. So the village card is making me think of this person could be developing. They could be going through therapy. They could be, you know, in their highest self when it comes to maybe their love right now, or they're doing really well off for themselves. And the village card talks about like basically wanting to have like this beautiful family or beautiful community. And it could play a part of like, they want this beautiful, like, they want to step out into the world. They want to step out into the village. They want to be part of their community, but they maybe struggled with in the past with self-limiting beliefs or worrying about what people think about them a lot. And I think they're starting to, because look, it's almost upright. It's literally like so close to being upright. This person, I think, is very close to making a breakthrough when it comes to their thoughts and their mindset when it comes to what other people think about them. I think they maybe struggled with like worrying about, you know, people's comments, opinions, and they could be finally realizing that everybody else's limiting beliefs, anybody else's opinions are all projections of their own insecurities and perspectives and traumas. So, for example, I think this person's realizing that um, when someone judges their appearance, when somebody says something nasty like, oh, this person, they look so blah, 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 or they, can you believe that they did that? Oh my God, I can't believe that. All of those thoughts, like, even if people, like, whether people have said it to you, like, if someone literally has said this to you, then that is like a projection of their own insecurity. So that means if they called you, like, let's say, for example, they called you fat or they called you ugly or whatever, that's because that's how they think about themselves. That is because that's how they think about themselves. So it's their own projection. And also, let's say you didn't hear those thoughts, and those are thoughts that you just hear in your head, right? This person's hearing those thoughts, they say those things to themselves a lot, and it's just like these thoughts that come into their head. And those thoughts are from people that they've heard throughout their life saying those things. So, for example, most of the time, their parents' thoughts, the way their parents have thought. So, let's say their parent called them, oh, you look, again, the two examples that I gave, you look fat or you look ugly or whatever. That's probably because their parents have said that to them when they were younger, and it just has they just held on to those thoughts for so long now, and that it's like every time they look in the mirror, those are the thoughts that they think of, because that's what they think is true, because they follow the lead of their parents. Until you become a full adult and you start to be more independent and like start to think for yourself, then that's when you start to uplift those rooted negative self-limiting beliefs out of your mind. And so that could be something this person has dealt with or is learning through. I think also another thing to remember, again, the first thing that I mentioned also plays a part. The parent, whoever has said those things, is again a projection of their own insecurities or their own traumas. Their parents probably said that to them when they were younger, and it's generational trauma. Or those are insecurities that was pushed onto them, and that's projections they're pushing onto you. So don't take that shit, swipe it off your shoulders, literally just brush it off. Be like, I know that those things that you're saying to me has nothing to do with me and more to do with you and your own insecurities. So I think this person's on that mindset. I rambled, but I feel like that was a good thing to say. Like, I needed to say that. The alchemist here, so it's in reverse, it says misuse of power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. So they could be maybe at like a little bit of a blockage right now, because it is a little bit off kilter and a little bit off balance. But they are like very close to their high self. Like, they're already, listen, nobody's perfect. So I think this person's like already in their high self, but they do struggle with maybe misusing their power when it comes to like how much they know about mental health, or how much they know about like spirituality and like all these different things about your mindset. They could maybe misuse it in a way of like trying to control others or trying to like fix others. That could be something. Like, maybe they have all these things, so they try to like control somebody else in order to like heal them as well, which could be like, maybe they could be considered misuse. Or maybe using it as a way to like cut themselves out from everybody else, like not step into, like, they're like, okay, because I'm healed and I know better now, because nobody else knows better and everyone else is mentally not there or self-aware, I don't want to step into outside of myself. I don't want to step into the universe, or I don't want to step out into the world anymore, because I don't like anybody, or I feel like everybody's going to be, or like just having maybe they're still struggling with self-limiting beliefs of like, because no one else thinks like me, or as you know, smart when it comes to mindset as me, then I'm going to struggle to make friends or struggle to, and they still may struggle with acceptance for themselves. Because if they can't accept other people for, you know, maybe not being self-aware or not being as, you know, up to par or up to this level of self-awareness as this person is, they may struggle with accepting that person because they struggle with accepting themselves for not being perfect. So they like, oh, this person's not perfect. Like, they have a lot to work on, so I don't really want to step into that because, you know, like they're going to hurt me or mistakes are going to be made or whatever. When in reality, like what my therapist says, is everybody's doing the best that they can with what they have. So this person, you know, everybody's at their own state in life, everybody's at their own progress in life, and like a piece of advice for this person is to be like, you know, nobody's perfect and you're not perfect, and start to love yourself and accept yourself and forgive yourself for whatever mistakes you have made in the past. Because again, you're not perfect either. All right. I talked way too much for that. Let's move on to your oracles as well as your tarot cards. So we have these. Oh, wait, no, that's for the third one. I don't know what the hell is up with me. Why I can't keep everything goddamn organized. We have fear. We have dishonesty. This is how their emotions are for you right now. We have the runner. And we have finances and career. Then we have where are the cards? Oh, here they are. The High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this person could be an earth sign. We did get, no, we didn't get any signs, actually. They could be an earth sign. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. They don't have to be, though. All right, let's hop into these cards. Let's talk about the first ones we see here, which is Page of Pentacles and High Priestess. So High Priestess in reverse is secrets, disconnected from intuition, withdrawal, and silence. So why are they thirsty for you? Is because there is a disconnect. There has been some withdrawal. There's silence, maybe even secrets. Maybe there's something unresolved. They feel like there's still something unresolved, and maybe there's some sort of secret that they didn't share, that maybe they feel, you know, dishonest about, that they maybe even want to know. Maybe they want to know. Maybe they feel like you lied, but it could also be a projection, again, where they actually lied, and they want to, like, you know, open up about it, you know, stop this silence, break their silence, and release whatever secret they may be holding on. They could be thirsty for... They are thirsty because of the silence. They're thirsty because of the withdrawal. They're thirsty. They want, like, this connection once again, and I feel like they feel like there's something left unresolved, and something left in them that they feel like they need to work on, like, they need to, like, find closure with. And I think it has to do with some sort of fear or lies or secrets that they could be, either they are holding on to or they think you are holding on to. All right. Pentacles. Where are you at? Page of Pentacles in reverse. It says lack of progress, procrastination, learning from failure. So I think this person, another reason to why they're thirsty for you, pile 2, is they want to hold on to whatever they can. And because they are not allowing themselves to have this closure or fighting for this forgiveness, or finally, you know, shifting that village card upright and finally being able to open up and having love for the world and the world around them, putting this love out into the universe and like finally being putting themselves out into the community, into the world, instead of withdrawing and being so fearful and being so scared all the time. It's like it's safer or to them. They think deep down it's like for them it's like it's safer, it's more comforting, it's more um comfortable to stay in this safe little bubble and not let go and not fully heal because they still feel it's like they don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to um let go or even let go of this like hurt. Let go of this card, Page of Pentacles, is saying they're procrastinating. They're having this lack of progress right now because they're feeling thirsty for you and they're feeling still tied to you. They're feeling still stuck on this. They're still not fully there yet. And it's causing, because they're not willing to finally let this go, it's like they won't be able to ever fully progress or learn from this failure, is because they've never let it go. If you never let it go, you won't ever be able to progress. And to them, it's like, because they can't let you go, it's keeping them from being their highest self. And more in particular, I think with forgiveness, forgiving themselves for maybe lying or forgiving you for maybe lying, that could be a big reason to why they're still thirsty, they're still holding on. I think they're still thirsty, obviously, for this love. Like they want to like get back with you. They want to rejoice. Like deep down, they're like, you know, I wish we could reconnect or rekindle things. But they know, I think it's already too far from gone. Like I think they already know that it's not possible. So they just put on this illusion or this fantasy of like, you know, you're still here in my head. And like, in a way, it's like they'd rather, you know, be like, oh, I can't let you go because I'm mad at you for, and I want to reach out because I'm mad at you and I want to get closure through that. But deep down, it's like they're holding on to that. They're holding on to those emotions. They're holding on to that feeling because deep down, they still love you. Because deep down, they still care for you. Because deep down, they still want things with you. And that is the only way they could still hold on to this memory of you. Which is like, you know, it makes me sad, like, but all right, let's move on from that. I don't want to be preachy or get into like, you know, too much of a sad energy because we're supposed to be talking about who's thirsty for you. This is supposed to be spicy, like, you know, cute talk. So I think also another thing is just the image here, the High Priestess. She looks like a fucking badass. Like, she's just gorgeous. She's got this, like, jewelry on her. This person could be really starstruck and stuck and thirsty for you. Like, look, she's even in the water, too. Like, literally thirsty for you. I think thirsty for your taste. That could be something specific. Ooh, the way you taste. Ooh, I think your body. They're thirsty for your body. They're thirsty for this. You have such like powerful energy. You're literally like, to them, you're a goddess. You got this High Priestess energy. You're a goddess. Like, and you have all this growth and behind you. You're so like spiritually aware, self-aware of yourself. Like this person wants to be you. That could be another thing too, is like you're so in your highest element that they're thirsty for that as well. Like they're thirsty to be that. Um stop saying what else do we have here? So what they want to do with you. Wow, we have the runner. Okay, so and it's in reverse. Wow, that's crazy. That's so crazy. I was getting that. So, this person maybe struggled with codependency in the past. Maybe this relationship you guys had used to be codependent, which is basically. Let me paint a picture. You have someone who struggles with an addiction. It doesn't have to be anything in particular. It could be um, alcohol, like that's the most drastic, obviously. It could be food, it could be a clothes shopping addiction, it could be like the gym, it could be literally anything. This person could be addicted to anything. By the way, I'm painting a picture of what codependency is. And then their partner, who is trying to be the fixer, trying to fix them, trying to change them, trying to um, help them, trying to, and they go all in, putting all their needs aside to try and fix this person, try to help this person. And that is basically what a codependent relationship is. And then what ends up happening, because this unhealthy way of, loving ends up, the two people, the addict and the person that's trying to help the addict, is so close, so wrapped in their space that the addict doesn't have any space to grow for themselves. And then this codependent person, or the fixer, is so enwrapped in this person's problems and this person's troubles that there's nothing left for them. All their needs, all their house, basically just their ecosystem basically collapse because nobody's taking care of it, and then they are left feeling resentment. So that could have been maybe what the codependent relationship, maybe that was a codependent relationship that was within this relationship. And maybe this person deep down is like, the healing is hard. The healing, your person, pile 2, feels like the healing is hard, the growing is hard. It's like they're having this like step back in their healing progression, is because they're like, this shit is hard. It's scary. It's, it's going to change me a lot. And I'd rather just run back into what I had. What I knew, because that's what's comfortable to me. So this could be like something deep down, that's how they're feeling. Which I think they know deep down. I think they know that this is not, they know that that's not the solution, but I think they are hoping that this could just easily be resolved. And it's like, listen, good things aren't, easy to achieve sometimes. We have fear of intimacy, and we have listening to the ego. So, again, with like the ego, did I mention the ego with those 3 cards? We had these 3 cards. Let's look at them again. They could still struggle with the ego. Like, for example, when I said not feeling like they could open up into the world because everybody else is not like, as healed as them. So they'd rather just still stay inside their little like safe bubble. I'm kind of getting Virgo vibes. This person could be maybe a hermit. But they're feeling like they maybe are afraid to, open up into the world again, maybe in love or being intimate with others or intimate with people. They could be also listening to their ego because their ego is trying to protect them and keep them safe. And that's what their ego is, this fear. Their ego is like, hey, everything's scary outside. Let's protect ourselves. And let's, hate everybody. Ego is basically like, I'm better than everybody else. Like, or everybody's going to hurt me. Like, ego is like self-limiting. Very self-limiting sometimes. So but ego also helps you chase after your goals. So ego's not always like there's a reason to why we have egos. It's good to have egos, but also don't let your ego inflate. Like that's a piece of advice for your person pile too. Um, ego also having a high ego is also good when chasing your dreams because then you believe in yourself to chase after those passions. But anyways, let's get back on topic because goddamn, I keep doing that. I don't who's thirsty, okay? We're talking about who's thirsty. This person also could be thirsty possibly for the finances or career. Like maybe they feel like it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, finances and career. Maybe they feel like they could be thirsty for maybe your finances. Like maybe they feel like you are also so financially like well off for yourself that they're not only thirsty for you, like you're just a fucking complete package, pile two, and they're thirsty for the financial stability you'd bring, as well as this higher self mentality you have. You could be just so well off for yourself that this person's like, they just can't seem to let you go. They can't seem to get you off their mind. Like they are just, and in a way to like keep holding on to you is by keep, being angry at you. Like I said that before. You may want to go back a bit, but I said something similar to that I felt was applies a lot to this reading. Okay, so that is what I have. Let's get into the messages. So what are some messages this person would like to say to you, pile two? 1, 2, 3. I want to be more than friends. You guys could be friends or friendly. Like maybe it's not like a full distance, but maybe this person's like your friend. You guys talk, you guys, text each other or even see each other in like a friend group type manner. But like this person's like deep down, like, I wish we could like heal things a little bit more and I wish we could be closer and closer than even friends. So that could be something. It's funny that this came out because I did want to mention like you could already be friends with this person or you could develop in having a healthy friendship with this person because, you don't have to constantly cut people off or cut people out of your life. Like even if you do have fallouts or the relationship didn't work out, you could still be friends with these people. Like this self-limiting belief of, oh, you can't ever be friends with an ex is a lie. That's a self-limiting belief. You could be. You guys could be friends. And like, I know there could still be love for each other, but you guys could both know that maybe being in a relationship wouldn't really work out because it's just you guys are different or something. Like, those are self-limiting beliefs. It's not always true. You guys could be friends. You guys could work things out. Obviously, this person doesn't want to be just friends, but, maybe once that relationship type feelings are gone and they could develop into something more platonic, then you guys could. I wanted to say that this card keeps wanting to punch me in the face. It says, it's time to go. I think this is a message for either you, pile two, or your person. But it's a message saying it's time to go. It's time to maybe let this person go. Let the anger you may have for this person go. Or the feelings, or maybe the fact that they lied could be something. We have, I'm obsessed with your body. I think this could be for them, though. Like, a piece of advice maybe for them is to let you go. I think also we have, I'm obsessed with your body. Obviously, look at this fucking photo right here. This person's definitely very obsessed with your body. You could have a beautiful body, pile two. Let's see. 1, let's see what else they want to say. 2, 3. I want to get wasted. They may have like this, there could be something to do with alcohol or drinking, and they may want to fall back into these bad habits. But I think they know deep down that that's not for them anymore, and that they're too far already changed that even if they were to step back into these old habits, it wouldn't feel the same again. So I think that's a big part. Maybe they want to drown their sorrows or have these unhealthy coping habits. They want to get back into these unhealthy coping habits, maybe even some sort of addiction related thing. They're like, okay, I need to finally let this shit go. Alright, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give this video a like. Consider subscribing. Also, what I'm going to work on is focusing on the main topic. Because I tend to read the cards and read what the cards say, and then I start talking about the story rather than the main question that we're asking in the reading. So I'm going to work on that. Alright, I'm going to work on that. But I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know how I did. Give the video a like, consider subscribing, and I'm also going to do an 18 plus extended reading of this pile. So if you want to check that out on my Patreon, please do so. I'm also going to increase the price because I feel like my time is worth more than, you know, the $1 that I offered in the beginning. Because I am also going to be posting a lot more, so I'm going to be even spending more time. So I feel like, you know, my time is worth more. I'm probably going to do like $3. I think $3 is good. So if you're interested in checking out this 18 plus extended reading, you can maybe sign up or get up on it now and only pay $1. Or you could do it later and it'll be $3. And also you get the whole access to any other 18 plus extended reading, by the way. So, yeah, if you're interested in that, check it out. And that is it. That's all I have for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed. All right, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye. All right, we're gonna hop into pile 3 now. This is going to be the last pile for the day because I'm going to do 18 plus extended readings, so I'm not going to do a second live stream. On the days that I don't do 18 plus extended readings, I'll do 2 live streams. And then when... What am I doing? Why am I putting these away? I need these out for right now so I could remember what the piles were. Okay, so pile 3... we have these oracles, as well as the Adventure Time deck for you. And this is your image, pile 3. So, hello, pile 3. If this image and this tarot deck is what you chose, this will be your reading on who is thirsty for you and why. So before we hop right into the... let's put these aside for right now. Before we hop right into your reading, shuffle these cards. All right, let's hop into who your person is. So we have the Thread, the Prince in reverse, and the Cobra. So off the bat, this person could have they could be a fire sign. They could be specifically Sagittarius, Leo, or Leo or Aries. They could be an Aries. Let me get the books out. My allergies are acting up. We have Prince. It says using power for I'm gonna say aggrandizement. Using power for self-aggrandizement. Shadow, it's Prince. And then upright is romantic charm, potential for power. Self-aggrandizement. Like irritating themselves, I guess, being annoyed. Using power to aggravate themselves. We have Cobra, and then we have the Thread. So this is who this person is to you, pile 3. We have Cobra. Don't mind my allergies. I'm getting allergy shots now, so I don't have to keep deep breathing and dying every time I try to breathe. So the cobra is pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. The cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian that hovers and watches every present, that's ever present, ever protecting, and ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of an inner teacher manifesting externally in those special guides who've led us along the path. What would feel like to be a student again? What would feel like to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And it says, when in balance, a student of life, humble and wise. So it's upright. So your person, pile 3, is somebody who's a student of life. They're always looking to learn more, to grow. I think they could be currently in the process of learning. Maybe there's some sort of teacher or some sort of authoritative figure or spiritual guider that's teaching this person to grow. I think also this person could be very humble. They could be very wise. They could be very intelligent. With the thread here, oh wait, this is the card before and then the thread. So the thread is the path, the vein, the circuit. That's so funny because it said the path and then someone guiding them down a path. So that is a synchronicity. It says life is an entanglement, so much happening simultaneously, leaving us grappling for meanings and direction in a network of distractions. We connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in our body. Our whole being responds to this tug, meaning it's pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirit are lifted. We remember who we are and what we came to do in this world. Though it happens on a more profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread, a song, an image, a constant conversation, hearing in the passing, no matter how confusing, multi-layered, or our modern lives become. If we connect to the thread, we are free. Be untethered to it is the only anchor our hearts require. And then that's a very beautiful message. I love that end right there. When in light, the circuit of meaning within chaos. And then binding, frustrating, taut. Okay. All right, pile 3. So your person could definitely be on their journey. They're on their journey through hell right now. They're going through a lot of chaos. There could be it's almost like they're entering a space of blindness. They're walking through this field of fog. They don't really know where they're headed. They don't really know where they're going. But like they know deep down, like they're almost like spiritual form of themselves knows, even though you may not know, consciously, your self-conscious self like knows where you're headed and where you're going to be led to and where you're supposed to end up. Like they know where your journey is headed. By the way, I'm not saying this for you, I'm saying your person. Like this is me talking to your person, pile 3. They know where the journey is headed, even though they don't know, like, outside of themselves. Like, they're blind, and they're like, oh my god, where am I headed? I don't know where I'm going, but they're still following this rope. It's like this piece of advice of the thread is saying, like, your stability is the thread, is this path. I know that the path is scary, but the subconscious knowing of where you should end up is what should be your stability. That's what's keeping you going. That is what's stabilizing you and anchoring you, keeping you grounded. Because there could be something to do about, like, a lot of time when there's change, when there's chaos, people get scared. They're like, oh my god, like worrying about the control that they have outside of themselves. And you never know what you're going to get, so there's no point in worrying about the future. What you should hold on to, what you can control, is what you know deep down is where you want to be. And Also, another message about like the path, like it doesn't say specifically in this card, but like everybody has their own paths, and like you could follow somebody else's, cord and follow and, end up just like them, or you could make your own cord. Like you could go through a path that you already see the end of, or you could follow this fog of like the unknowing, knowing that that is the true destiny for you, that maybe no one else has done, or you don't really know how to get there, but this is your own journey, own path to get to where you as an individual, your unique self, your unique path will end up. Okay. So that's what they're going through right now. And the prince says using power for aggrandizement. I think they're like making themselves angry. And I think when it comes to things that are out of their control, that could be a message, because we do talk about out of their control. Like, I think this person may be using like the fact that they can't control the fog, they can't control the storm. It's like they're making themselves angry because they're like taking in that like chaos, the negative energy. They're like angry that they can't control it because they're scared, or they're sad that something happened that was out of their control and it's making them angry. But instead, they need to look at, take a step back, look at the picture and be like, hey, the chaos is not what's stable. You can't rely on the chaos or the storm or anything to be stable. There's going to be days that suck. Yeah, there's going to be days that are good, days that are bad. But what you can rely on is what's inside of you, the subconscious knowing of where you're supposed to end up and where you will end up, where you want to end up. This thread. Hold on to this thread. This is the anchor. This is the stability. This is what keeps you sane, safe, not what is outside of you. So I think that's like they're getting mad about what's out of their control. All right, I need to like get to the point a lot sooner, but I need to stop being also very critical of myself. Listen, you know what? My beautiful viewers, they'll appreciate my explanation. All right, so that is who your person is, pile 3. Jesus. Now let's see these cards. So the middle row is going to represent how does this person feel about you? So we have creativity, unexpected outcome. So yeah, definitely like the chaos. Didn't expect this to happen. We have twin flame in reverse and separation in reverse. So twin flame, it says yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, completing each other. And we have separation. So time apart from us, your partner is on the horizon. Oh, wait. I just read that wrong. Maybe this person, maybe a piece of advice for you is somebody else is coming in, or somebody else is coming in for this person. Because I accidentally said your partner is on the horizon. I meant to say time apart from your partner is on the horizon. It's a separation. So there could definitely be a separation. This person may want to separate from you because this row is talking about having some space. So maybe this person wants to have some space. Let's get the Adventure Time cards. So why is this person thirsty for pile 3? Why is this person thirsty for pile 3? Oh. Please give me 1 card or 2 cards. Flip over, please. Show me the face of the card. That's the cards that I take. Yep, thank you. 7 of Wands. Little bunny. Bunnies could be significant. Why is this person thirsty for pile 3? 2, 3. King of Wands. So there's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of fire. This person could definitely be a fire sign or have some significant fire placement that's taking a lot of action. It could be in their moon. It could be in their sun. It could be even in their ascendant. Maybe one of those 3 important spots. This bunny could be significant. It's making me think of somebody who's really kind, soft, and like sweet and loving and gentle. But then like they need to fight for something. They need to like take action, and they're doing so. So they're in there like, I'm angry, like, you know, let's move forward. Like, I got this. Like, they're taking like action. They're stepping up to the plate. And then the King of Wands. This is the Adventure Time deck, so I don't know. I need to rewatch Adventure Time. The King of Wands, it's like this guy that's like very hairy. He's got like a long ass beard and then like glasses. Maybe your person, pile three, or maybe you has glasses or like is very hairy or has very long hair. This also looks like flutes for some reason. I'm thinking of like a instrument, musical instrument. All right, so why are they thirsty for you? So we have the Seven of Wands. Let's see what the Seven of Wands is. I think this is like they want to like build themselves up, or they want to like grow. Let me see, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is challenge, competition, protection, perseverance. Okay, so I think they're thirsty for you because there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of other people maybe fighting for your love. There's a lot of other people that are interested in you. And this person's like, no, this person's for me and I'm going to fight for it. Like, this person wants to fight for this love. They maybe also are thirsty. I think they're frustrated. I think they're aggravated. I think they're angry. And more specifically, anger wise, because of some unexpected outcome. Like, they tend to like take things to the extreme and like annoy themselves. Like, they like take something too personally and it ends up self-aggravating themselves. It's because they can't seem to let, I don't think this person has fully learned just yet that things that are outside of their control is not something that they can control. You can't control things that are outside of you. And so that means including, don't take other people's emotions, other things that are outside of your control inside. Don't take that in because it has nothing to do with you. So why worry about it? So I think that's something that this person struggles with, is they worry a lot about stuff that is outside of their control. And I think they were what their emotions are for this is that they feel like the outcome of this relationship was unexpected. They feel like, you know, things didn't go the way that I planned. Like, they were hoping for something more. I think they're thirsty for you though because of the competition you have, and I think you're also very passionate. You could be the King of Wands. You could be a fire sign as well, or have a significant fire sign. But this person is definitely wants to compete for your love, and like with the King of Wands, it's like someone who's very passionate and maybe even very creative. You could be someone who's very creative and you inspire. This person feels very creative whenever they're with you, or feels very inspired around you, or feels very creative whenever they're with you. Their emotions toward you is creativity. And I think they maybe were aggravated at first about this unexpected outcome of whatever happened in the relationship. I think this person felt very drawn to you, very compelled to you, or just felt like they maybe even fell into this, like believing that you were their twin flame. Like, they felt like this like weird, like drawn, like just feeling drawn to you. And I think that could be a reason to why they maybe can't let it go, and maybe that's why they're still thirsty. But this person's definitely thirsty for the competition. Like, maybe their egos making them want to like fight and like compete for your love, compete for you. Like, you are the king. Like, this person's fighting through a bunch of people to get to this king. And although I think a part of them also is being like, what were they? We got the thread, the prince, and the teacher. I think this person's learning a lot. I think they're taking action to learn, and I think they're stepping into I think this unexpected outcome forced them to step into this fighting behavior of like, I need to fight to do better, or I need to fight to like grow and learn. And because we did have the Cobra, which talked about teaching, maybe they started to go to therapy, or like they started to like learn more about why there's something up with them, to the reason to why this happened. Like they're like, you know what, enough. Like I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this unexpected outcome. I'm going to start learning, and I'm going to have a healthy, loving relationship from now on. And that's what pushed them into that. And like it put them into a creative space. Like it forced them to like be more creative, and maybe even like have like hope and maybe optimism. Like they're learning. They're like, you know what? Maybe they realized as well, like their issue, like maybe they thought that they could have projected a lot. Like they could have been like, oh, like especially with the thread card that we pulled before, like this is you're the storm, right? This unexpected outcome was the storm, and this is them holding on to like whatever they can, having this hope. And like because it was an unexpected outcome and it turned into chaos, they were like mad and aggravated at whatever was outside of them. But then they needed to realize that you can't be mad at, like, you can't have these expectations for things to always, work out in your favor. And instead, maybe they started to stop projecting their anger outward and starting to like reflect and look inward and starting to see what was up with them, instead of, projecting their anger out. So maybe they're starting to put the work in to try to like, improve themselves, instead of, playing the victim role. I think also, there's a part of them though that does still want to fight for this connection and maybe even come back possibly in the future. So, although right now what they need, what they want with this connection right now is some separation. They need some space, and I think what they want is like they're thirsty for this. They're thirsty for you, and that is what's driving them to do better, and to step into this creativity. It's like you inspired them. You inspired them. This light bulb went off when this chaos happened. You forced them into this time of chaos and like change, and it pushed them into somewhere better. But they're like, you know what I need right now is I need time and I need space, and but they still see you, their partner, in the horizon. This could also be a message of like, if that's not the case, if they don't see you in the future, this could also be they see a new potential partner in the future as well. Like they see like, oh, I learned, I'm still thirsty for this person, but I'm going to take this as a learning lesson, and now I'm going to find new love, a new partner that's in my horizon. I'm going to like grow in love, and I'm going to end up having a successful love relationship. Okay, so yin and yang, balance, Zen, union, coupling. This person maybe struggled with also believing that sometimes twin flames could become toxic, and because it's in reverse, it's making me think of that. It's good to like believe that someone could be your other half. Well, it's not good to think that, actually. It's nice to appreciate somebody else's differences. That is the moral of the point that I'm trying to make. But it does not mean that they fit you or they are the missing puzzle piece to your life. You should be this yin and yang on your own, an individual yin and yang. You make up all the needs that need to be met. And your person, your partner, should be, a plus. They add to your life. They don't subtract it. When they leave, there's not a missing part. And I think what this person struggled with is that they believed that you were this missing part. You were this, puzzle piece. And that's why they still kind of, are thirsty for this, because it's like they're missing something. But I think they're on the way to finally fill their own puzzle pieces for themselves in order to have this, beautiful love. Yes. Also know that not everything is yin and yang. Yin and yang is the complete opposite of those spectrums. There's like the white and the black. but sometimes there are grays in between as well. I guess interpret that in your own way. I don't really want to get too much into that because I don't want to get into like, you know, lectury. I don't want to lecture you guys or come off as preachy because I feel like I tend to do that. So I'm going to withdraw from that. I want to stay on topic. Who is thirsty for you? And something specific about you that they could be thirsty about with you is maybe they really like your makeup, the way you accessorize yourself. You could have really nice fashion. You could have, maybe you take good care of yourself. Your nails could be very attractive. Maybe they like your nails. Maybe they like you scratching their back. You could have really pretty jewelry. Maybe you're religious because she's wearing a cross. This person also has like a hat, like a sun hat on. Maybe you wear sun hats and this person is just like, oh my god, they look so like elegant or just like classy, bathing in the sun. Also, she's got like her hair curled, her hair done. She's wearing earrings. She also has like really beautiful lips. You could have those things. And you could have really nice makeup or like really pretty eyes as well. Those could be all things about you that this person is thirsty for. All right, thank you so much, Pile 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give this video a like and consider subscribing. Also, I'm going to be doing an 18 plus extended reading on this pile on my Patreon. It's $1 right now if you're interested in signing up for that. But I'm going to move it to $3 because I'm going to be doing a lot more Patreon 18 plus extended readings. I'm going to try to do one every single week. So if you are willing to, get on my Patreon, you'll have access to all my other 18 plus extended readings as well. I had it at $1. I'm moving to $3 because I feel like my time is worth more than just $1. And plus I'm going to be doing a lot more work. So I'm like, you know what? $3 I think is a good price. So if you're interested, check that out. Also, give the video a like, consider subscribing, let me know how I did. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, Pile 3. Thank you so much. I'll see you in one of my next ones. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forgot to do your messages. Oh my god. I apologize. 1, 2, 3. You turn me on. Oh, okay. This person can be very sexually attracted to you. And you definitely may want to check out the 18 plus extended reading, especially after that. After seeing that shit, oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. Let me have you. This person definitely wants... Oh, wow. Okay, this person could be very sexually attracted to you. This person, like, wants to have you, wants to be intimate with you, wants to have this emotional intimacy. I think also they're sick of, like, maybe the competition, and they're like, listen, like, let me have you. Like, it's time for you to come to me and not anybody else. Like, literally, even, like, sexually. We have, I love when you're vulnerable. This could be like, they love when you open up, you let down your walls, you open up, you talk to them about how you're feeling. You are honest and open about what you're truly feeling deep down inside. I think also this could be representation of, they love when you're vulnerable, like physically as well. When you're like your most vulnerable self, like you're the nude. And that could be why they feel so, it's like, they feel so grateful to see. It's like not a lot of people get to see that, so it's like they are able to like literally see past your walls, like physically past the clothes, like your most vulnerable self. And that could be something that they really just like, a part of them just loves, is like, wow, this person's, willing to be vulnerable with me. 1, 2, 3. This can't be a coincidence. So they could definitely feel like there's a lot of coincidences, like they feel like this relationship has so many different things that happen that they're like, they feel like they're so drawn to it. They feel like there's so many different messages or just constantly like signs being like sent to them for this relationship, and they're like, it can't be a coincidence. Like they still feel deep down like there's twin flame energy in this connection. All right, I'm gonna leave it off there. Thank you so much, guys. give it a like, consider subscribing. I'll see you in one of our next ones. Bye!